Hey, what is going on, guys? Today, I am here with my lovely, beautiful girlfriend. Basically, if you don't know, which I don't blame you because about 10 people saw it, in March of this year, she tried sim racing for the first time. And since then, there's actually been some development. She got a little G29 rig going. You liking it?
I am liking it. I would like to learn more.
Yeah, that's the problem, is that she has a wheel, but she doesn't know how to drive. So we're going to fix that today. At least we're going to give her sim racing / just racing 101. And I will be her teacher. And if you've been around here, you'll know that that's a recipe for disaster. But we will see how it goes. So I'm going to be putting you in the Mazda MX-5 and iRacing on the Hockenheimring. I don't know if you know what that is.
I don't.
But you'll figure it out. You'll see it in a second. And yeah, I guess if you're new to sim racing or you want a 101 basics refresher on how to drive, then I guess you might learn something from this video. But if you're an experienced sim racing alien, I can't relate. But if you are one, then yeah, you can just sit back, grab some popcorn, and get ready to laugh.
Watch my suffering.
Yeah. Alrighty, here we are at the Hockenheimring. The first thing that I have immediately done, and I do recommend if you're new to sim racing or just racing games as a whole, is I have turned on the driving line. Of course, in the greater community, this is sacrilege and terrible, but for our purposes today, and for actually just learning the basics of driving and racing lines, you know, the bare fundamentals, which is what we're covering today, this is a great tool. So I guess without further ado, if you want to click on test, yep, we can get out onto the track. That's called the wheel wasn't centered properly. You should be able to go. Just hit the gas. It might be turning one way.
Oh, it is. It is.
Just
turn.
Just turn it the other way.
The other way.
There you go. It doesn't matter.
Why did it click like that?
Alrighty, so without further ado, just hit on the test button. And you can get out onto the track.
All right. Let's see how this goes.
All right, so I think for your first lap, you should just go, and I'll comment later on what I think you should improve on. But for now, just follow the racing line. When it's red, it means brake, green means gas, and if it's any other color, like in the middle, it means like just start getting ready to brake or gas or whatever. So try to keep the car in the middle of the line. So the middle of the car, like where the transmission would run through, try to keep that over the line at all times.
Do you want me to try to go slow at first, just so to learn the track?
Yeah, probably. So
right.
Just go slow. I mean, you don't have to go like baby pace, but just try to learn the track. Yeah.
Does this work?
Yeah, that's good. So just follow the red and the green and everything, and you should honestly be pretty set there. You might need to brake a little more.
Shit.
Yeah, that's a tight hairpin.
Oh, ow, my wrist.
That'll be something you're just restart. Just go back to pits. It's such track knowledge. You gotta learn. I think we've all done that at some point. Okay, so get ready. So, alright, start braking. You can just hold it. Alright, there you go. Now turn, turn, turn. There you go. Okay, well, you carried a little too much speed, but you're good. Just go. Full throttle.
Alright.
Well, I mean, hey, that was an improvement. Immediate improvement being made right there. All right, you're good, you're good. So it'll tell you when to brake if you need to. So if it doesn't have red, just go full throttle.
Okay. Was that okay?
Yeah, that was good. That was really good, actually.
So I'm able to go on like that.
You're able to go on the vast majority. It's just something you have to learn. It's really a really tall curb, or has a really big sausage curb, which is like the lumps. Yeah, you don't have to brake that hard. You're good. then don't go through. But if they're flat like that, you can use them.
All right.
It's just something you learn. There's exceptions to everything, so.
There's no set rule. In particular.
Nothing is set. There's no hard and fast rule for. I mean, there's a few, but
there's a few.
Like for like racing lines and stuff.
Shit.
What did you do?
I broke and I tried to downshift. Well,
you should have been fine. All right, you're good. Just go. All right, well, here we go. Here is your first lap. So yeah, I'll be quiet and you can just focus on the racing line. You can go. This car, you either want to be full throttle or
Not at all. Oh, really?
There's no...
In
you
between?
need to be in the power band, and it's really long gears, so... As much throttle... Like, you should start building the revs right now. It would be ideal. Gotta turn a little harder. And, yep. So that curb, you will spin if you take it most of the time. So I would just reset, but that kind of sucks, because that was
actually
going,
pretty good.
But again, there's exceptions to everything. Just hit escape. There you go.
Aww. Dang it.
So you could see what you did wrong. So you use that curb. You are letting go. So my term, remember, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. You can also see this here, but we'll go into cockpit cam. Look at these jerky inputs. See how you've just torqued it over?
Oh no, yeah.
You need to just be a
smooth and
consistent
steady.
degree of steering throughout the whole corner through here. Or pretty much the whole corner. If not, you're moving a couple more degrees to get it to fully turn if you haven't already.
Alright.
But you're all good. Keep going. Try again. You'll be good. It takes time. You'll get it. It's just a fantastic thing that we're in a sim and not a real car, or else we would have totaled 2 Mazdas. So, yeah, the insurance company wouldn't be too happy. So, the track limits, which you don't need to worry about right now, but when you're actually racing, track limits, most of the time, again, there's no hard rules with track limits, but for the vast majority of things, the white line on the track is the limit, so if you go both tires over the white line, that would be off track. But you can have 1 tire over, you can have, 1.5 tires over, and that's fine. But if the second one goes over, that's track limits.
Okay.
So watch out right here, because you spun there the last time, so downshift into first. So you got to do that at the same time. I have to do that sooner, yeah. But right now, if it gets you through there, that's fine. But now that you're on your push lap, try to push a little harder through there.
Okay.
Just, you can hear the car revving. Don't over rev it, because you will spin. Okay, you're good. All right. So through there, ideally, you're taking a little bit of a wider line. You're turning in a little bit later, so you're not running as wide. And also with this car, think of it like an old Honda, right?
Oh,
so
okay.
all the power at this car is right at the top. So you want to you want to be on the throttle pedal when you're in low revs, because you're not really going to be adding much to your speed, but it'll be building the revs up, so when you do go fast, you have the power as soon as you truly need it.
Okay.
But that's a more advanced thing that you need to learn right now. As long as you're getting around the track, that's the best thing. So that's a good thing. So you get to a point where once you know the track, to truly find the limit, you do need to start just flinging it off of corners.
Okay.
So once you learn the track in one car, you can usually scale it up and down.
Other cars.
So you'll know roughly where to be at. It's just the fine-tuning of getting it perfect for every car. That's where you're chasing tenths. But for now, that's a good save, but don't go in the gravel. Don't make a habit out of that.
Whoops.
No.
Oh.
So what you did there is you just put too much, I don't know why, left off the throttle. There we go.
Yeah, if I let off, well,
so your third sector is definitely your worst by far. And it does have some tricky corners, but still, I think you're just, part of it might be the Mazda too, but you might be overheating your tires as part of it, because you're putting so much energy into them in some corners. But overall, through here, again, we can look at the optimum. Alright, so a 215.4. Let's try to get you into the 213s. That'll be the goal. Low 213s.
Alright.
Could have pushed it a little harder,
yeah.
But you're good. You're good. Just keep focused. You're good. A little early. too fast. Aw, dang it.
Well, it's as clean as it's going to
I know,
get.
you're good.
Still not beating.
Oh, you're good. Might be able to bring it back.
Overshot.
Turned in a little late.
Yeah. I'll just let off and then. Okay, maybe a little bit of braking is wrong with that.
No, you turned in too late there. That was your issue. There you go. There you
Okay,
go.
so
You're
I
good.
can stay on 2 there.
Alright, you're good. Down to second if you can. There you go. Alright, now go, 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 go. Way too inside. You're all good. That's, you know what? It's the practice. You just gotta do laps, right?
Just gotta do laps.
Do you think you learned something today, though? Do you feel like you've progressed well, gotten better?
I do think I'm understanding this racing line, or at least on this track, a little bit better.
In Assetto Corsa, which is what you mainly play, there's a racing line in there too, so...
Is there?
Yeah, so you'll be good.
Doug, somewhere in the settings will find it.
I hope you learned something today. Maybe the viewers, maybe you guys learned something today. But overall, I hope you found this entertaining. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, a like and a sub would mean a lot. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. You want to do it together? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Have a good one, guys.